Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our live virtual community gathering. I'm Kenya Williams, thrilled to be here representing Houston Public Works. Today isn't just any meeting, it's an opportunity for us to connect, inform, and empower you regarding the exciting developments in the Arlington Heights area Subproject 1 construction. Get ready to dive into what lies ahead and emerge with all the insights you need to navigate this journey with confidence. Let's make this session as informative as possible. Before we kick off, I'd like to kindly request that you hold on to your burning questions until the end of our presentation. Trust me, you're in for a treat because most, if not all, of the answers you're eager to uncover will be unveiled during our time together. So let's dive in with undivided attention right now. We'll have plenty of room for a lively question and answer session at the conclusion of our presentation. So let's begin. Here at Houston Public Works, we believe that together we create a strong foundation for Houston to thrive. There are 5 service lines at Houston Public Works. Today's meeting is presented by Capital Projects. We deliver large-scale reconstruction and new construction projects of Houston Public Works' existing roadway, drainage, water, and wastewater facilities. We are committed to managing and delivering these critical projects that are maintained and operated by Transportation and Drainage Operations and Houston Water. It's my absolute pleasure to introduce your phenomenal council member, someone who is not just dedicated to our community, but embodies its spirit. Welcome, Council Member Flickinger. I believe he may be held up in a meeting, so we'll wait on his return for his remarks. But next, get ready to meet the masterminds behind the scenes. I have the honor of welcoming the Assistant Director for Capital Projects, Tanu Hiramith, who is here to unveil the incredible team responsible for bringing this project to life. Prepare to be introduced to the brilliant minds, the passionate hearts, and the dedicated souls who journey through innovation and excellence. Let's welcome Tanu as she introduces the dream team to you.
Thank you, Kenya. Hello, everybody. This is Tanu Hiremat. Good evening. Thank you all for joining us to receive this important information. I have great pleasure in introducing my awesome project team. From City of Houston, we have Sherry Kang, who's a managing engineer for the team that is leading this project. Miguel Rodriguez, who's our project manager, and Bashar Khalil is the project team lead from City of Houston. Our consulting engineers for this project is IDS Engineering Group. We do have Marcel Coe and Jonathan Rizzo today with us. They're the project leads from IDS. We also have with us SCR Construction that they are the contractors on this project. We have Ethan Hughes and Rick Ramos from SCR. This project is also going to be managed. Construction management and inspection services will be provided by Sowell Consulting Engineers. And we have Jerry Sowells, Herbert Rafty, and Otha Morris from Sowells. With that, I hand it back to Kenya. Thank you.
Thanks, Tanu. All right, folks, buckle up because we're about to dive headfirst into the heart of this project. Get ready to uncover everything you need to know about preparing for the upcoming construction phase and learn exactly who you should reach out to with any questions or concerns. It's time to equip yourselves with the knowledge and tools to navigate this project like pros. So sit back, relax, and let's embark on this enlightening journey together. Picture this, a colorful mosaic of possibilities awaits us. Imagine Subproject 1 as a vibrant shade of purple, rich with potential and excitement. Today, our spotlight shines brightly on this dynamic segment where every detail, every plan, and every vision comes to life. So let's immerse ourselves in the purple hue of Subproject 1 and explore the endless opportunities it holds. Get ready to paint the town purple with us. Houston Public Works is committed to building forward and not building back the same way. This drainage project is for the construction of stormwater drainage, water lines, wastewater lines, paving, sidewalks, driveways, curbs, wheelchair ramps, permanent signs, pavement markings, and street lights. In addition, necessary utility upgrades will also be made. Aside from minor paving restorations, a proposed 12-inch water line will be constructed primarily by trenchless construction on East Edgebrook Drive, east of Harris County Flood Control District to South Shaver Street. This $21.3 million drainage project is scheduled to begin in spring of 2024 and anticipated to be completed in spring of 2026. The project schedule will depend on weather conditions. The contractor will work Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. However, extenuating circumstances may require limited work to take place outside of the standard hours. The contractor is SER Construction Partners, LLC, and the project lead is Bashar Khalil. Upgrades to your community include new storm drainage system, new paving, sidewalks, street lights, and new water and wastewater lines. Ultimately, the purpose of this project is to reduce the potential for structural flooding. Let's crunch the numbers, folks, because what we have here is not just any project, it's a VIP affair. We're talking about a project that's not only important, but downright essential. Let's get excited because this is a VIP, a very important project. Here is the proposed typical section for the following streets and includes two-way traffic with 27-foot wide paving with 5-foot sidewalks. This proposed typical section includes 4 lanes of traffic on Coronation Drive, east of Harris County Flood Control District Channel, to the existing fence west of Parkcrest Drive from Outlook to East Edgebrook. This VIP project includes a total of 6 phases. Follow me as we follow this map. Phase 1 in orange will begin in spring of 2024 to spring of 2024. Phase 2 in yellow will start in spring of 2024 until summer of 2024. Phase 3 in green is from summer 2024 to fall of 2024. Phase 4 in purple will commence in fall of 2024 to winter of 2025. Phase 5 in blue begins in winter of 2025 to summer of 2025, and Phase 6 in red starts in summer of 2025 and ends in spring of 2026. This phasing map is subject to change if needed. Let's decipher the language of the seasons, shall we? Here's the lowdown on our construction timeline. When the world is blanketed in winter's chill, January, February, and March. As the flowers bloom and the birds sing in spring, April, May, and June. When the sun beats down and the days stretch long in summer, July, August, and September. And as the leaves turn golden and the air turns crisp in fall, October, November, and December. So mark your calendars, folks. We are starting in the spring of 2024, and by the end of spring of 2026, we'll have transformed our vision into reality. Get ready to embrace the adventure of construction because we've got some pro tips to share. Our motto, Organize, don't agonize. Trust us, with a little preparation, time will fly by as we transform your neighborhood. First, keep your eyes peeled for our friendly door notifications. They're packed with essential contact information for any burning questions or concerns you might have. And hey, if Fido mistakes it for a chew toy, no sweat. Head over to engagehouston.org for all the details. Now, let's talk yard essentials. If you've got any prized possessions in the right of way, it's time to give them a new home. Think of it as a makeover for your lawn. And don't worry about the grass. We've got that covered, with restoration happening once all the construction dust settles. Oh, and meet the dream team behind the scenes. The contractor, the inspectors, and the project managers. They're here to ensure everything runs like a well-oiled machine. Plus, homeowner associations and local businesses, you're invited to our monthly contractor status meeting where you can stay in the loop. For the cherry on top, subscribe to our project page on engagehouston.org for the juiciest updates as we unfold. Let's make this construction journey one to remember. Let's talk restoration. Once our project wraps up, our trusty contractor swings into action with a meticulous restoration plan, ensuring every inch meets the city's high standards. Here's the golden rule. Hands off those repairs. Let the experts handle it, so please do not make repairs yourself. Restoration kicks off once the project is complete, but here's the kicker. The city doesn't sign off on final payment until they've given the thumbs up on restoration. So snap some pics of your property beforehand, especially the right-of-way area near the street and curb. These photos are your ticket to ensuring everything is back to tip-top shape. But what if you've got a fancy driveway or walkway? Well, we'll bring access points up to the city codes and standards. Any swanky upgrades beyond that, you can choose to coordinate with the contractor at the owner's expense. Safety. Safety first, folks. Let's make sure we're all on the same page when it comes to keeping ourselves and our teams safe during this project. Those construction signs and barriers, they're not just for show. They're there to keep us all out of harm's way. Remember, safety isn't just our priority, it's priority number one. So let's give those signs and barriers the respect they deserve. Your safety is our safety, and together we can ensure a smooth and secure journey through this construction adventure. Let's be real. Construction isn't exactly a walk in the park, but here's the silver lining. The outcome is worth every bit of the hustle and bustle. Picture this: smoother roads, safer sidewalks, and a community buzzing with newfound energy. That's the reward waiting for us at the end of this journey. So let's keep our eyes on the prize and embrace the journey, because the best is yet to come. Water. You will lose water and wastewater services for a short period of time when the contractor is making the reconnections. The contractor will provide notice at least 72 hours in advance. Trees. The tree protection plan identifies the trees to be removed, which includes the removal of diseased or dying trees. The City of Houston identifies trees that can be preserved on a case-by-case basis. Traffic and driveways. There will be construction vehicles and equipment present throughout the project. The contractor will set up traffic control and detours as necessary throughout the project to best alleviate mobility issues. This project will involve removing and replacing the full area of the right-of-way, the full area of the right-of-way is needed for the contractor to reconnect residents' utilities and install new sidewalks. Street lights. Existing street light poles will be removed to facilitate construction. It will be replaced near their original locations following construction. Temporary street lighting will be provided throughout the construction. Get ready to meet the heartbeat of this project, the contractor. They are the folks who make things happen, the ones with boots on the ground every single day, ready to assist at a moment's notice. Need help? They've got your back. And guess what? You won't have to go far. You won't have to go on a scavenger hunt for their contact information. It'll be right there on your door hanger and tucked neatly at the end of the frequently asked questions on engagehouston.org. But why take our word for it? Let's hear from the real MVP, the contractor themselves. Allow me to introduce you to Ethan Hughes, who's here to share a few words about the amazing team behind SER Construction Partners. Take it away, Ethan.
Hi there, my name's Ethan Hughes. I'm with SER. I've been with SER now going on 3 years. Just since August of 2021 alone, we've done $118 million worth of work for the city of Houston. So we've got plenty of experience under our belt and we're ready to get to work.
Awesome, thank you. Remember to visit the project page at engagehouston.org under Drainage Projects. Hey, guess what? We've got a treasure trove of goodies waiting for you on the project page. Think of it as your one-stop shop for all things project related. We're talking about additional exhibits, the nitty-gritty details of our traffic control plan, and even a tree protection plan, all right at your fingertips. It's like having a backstage pass to all the action. And don't forget to subscribe to receive the juicy project updates as they become available. All right, folks, it's time for a quick crash course on mastering engagehouston.org. Think of it as your digital compass for navigating through all the exciting updates and resources related to our project. From finding important documents to staying in the loop with the latest announcements, we've got you covered. So buckle up and get ready for a smooth ride as we take you on a guided tour of this awesome platform.
Welcome everyone to the vibrant world of EngageHouston.org. I'm Ryan, your guide from the Capital Project's public engagement team. And today we're going to learn how to navigate the website. So let's dive in. First, let's unlock the tool of language diversity. Glide your cursor up to the globe in the upper right-hand corner of the page. With the click of a mouse, you have access to multiple languages, ensuring that every visitor feels right at home. Moving along, we arrive at the Attend Virtual Meeting button. Simply click and you're whisked away to our calendar page to see the current events. Just click on the project page link to see what is happening in your neck of the woods. As we journey deeper into the project page for Arlington Heights Subproject 1, a tapestry of information awaits. The project number, location, council district, budget, and more. You can also delve into the project through a detailed description. Should you wish to follow this project's journey, a simple act of subscription is all it takes. Enter your email to receive regular updates to your inbox. Navigate through a labyrinth of impacted streets if you should dare. Join us at the live meeting for a first-hand glimpse into the project details. For deeper knowledge, an assortment of digital documents awaits. From PowerPoint presentations to traffic control plans, immerse yourself in the project's every facet. Visit the FAQ section for project team contact information. Questions, anyone? Our Engage Us tab is here for you to ask any questions you may have. Moving along to the tabs at the top of the page. Home, projects, in my neighborhood, active projects, completed projects, resources, and about us all await your exploration. And for the explorers looking for specific answers, a keyword search bar is at your disposal. And with this, my fellow constituents and stakeholders, you are now ready to explore the vast expanse of EngageHouston.org. We look forward to hearing from you. Until next time.
Hey there, community superheroes. Got something on your mind? Don't hesitate to reach out. We're all ears. Whatever it is, through a quick call to 311, a convenient online report, a friendly email, or even through our nifty app, we've made it super easy for you to share your thoughts and concerns. But hey, it's not all about problems. We love hearing about the wins too. If our contractor is knocking it out of the park, we want to know about it. So don't hold back. Let's keep the conversation flowing and make this project a shining success together. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to express our gratitude to some incredible individuals and teams who've made today possible. Huge thanks to District E and Councilmember Flickinger for their unwavering support. A virtual round of applause for Tanu Hiremith and her phenomenal project team. They've been absolute rock stars throughout this journey. Let's also give a big shout out to our fantastic public engagement team for pulling off this seamless meeting. And last but not least, to each and every one of you who've joined us today. Thank you for lending us your time and attention. Your presence here is invaluable. Now, here's a little request from us. Spread the word. Share what you've learned today with your friends and neighbors. And hey, if any questions pop up along the way, remember, EngageHouston.org is just a click away. Together, let's keep the conversation going and make this project a true community effort. Thank you all, and until next time. If I had a drum roll, I would play it now. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event. Get ready to unleash those burning questions because it's Q&A time. Today, you have the golden opportunity to get real-time answers from our fantastic project team. So don't hold back, ask away, and let's get those queries sorted. But wait, there's more. To guide us through this exciting session, allow me to introduce the maestro of moderating, Ryan Prillman from our fantastic public engagement team. Ryan, take it away and let's dive into some juicy discussions.
Thanks, Kenya. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ryan Perlman with the Capital Projects Public Engagement Team, and welcome to the Q&A session of this virtual community meeting regarding the Arlington Heights Subproject 1. This is your chance to connect with us, ask questions, and share your thoughts regarding this exciting project. We value your input and look forward to your feedback. To submit your questions, please follow the easy steps on your screen. Click the Q&A icon, which is located on the right side. It's the bubble with the question mark. Type in your question in the text box and hit send. You can choose to ask your question anonymously if you prefer. We also encourage you to include your name and email address with your questions, especially if they require further research. While we're awaiting your questions, remember, this is just the start of our Q&A process. If you have more questions or comments after tonight's meeting, please visit us at EngageHouston.org. Go to the project page, and at the bottom, you can submit your questions or comments. We're committed to following up with you. Also, the materials presented in tonight's meeting are going to be available on our website for your reference. So, let's begin. Let's dive into our questions. Okay. First question. How will trash service during the construction be affected? Anyone want to answer that one?
Can I refer that question to SCR Construction?
Yes, so we will still maintain all trash pickups accordingly. Now, I mean, during road construction, we will have portions of the roadway closed, but we will still maintain access for those trash pickups. And we'll coordinate with the city as well.
Thank you very much for that answer. All right, next question. What impacts can I expect when I travel to the project area?
Good evening. This is Tanu Hiremat again. Typically, when you travel to your neighborhood, you would see some construction impact. I think Kenya went over some of the lane closures at the construction site, but the contractor is going to make sure that you have access to all your properties within the construction zone. So there could be some traffic congestion because of lane closures. But again, this is all going to be temporary until we move out of that zone.
Thank you. All right, got a question about the tree protection plan. Will any trees be impacted in this construction?
Yes, there will be some tree impacted. We have a tree protection plan and a mitigation plan. I can ask our EOR to further elaborate a little bit. Marcel, you want to talk a little bit about tree impact?
Yeah, so there are a number of trees that have been identified for removal and replacement. We do have, as Sherry mentioned, the tree protection plan as part of this project. We're going to try and protect as many trees as we can. But there are a handful of trees that will need to be removed. Those trees that are being removed will be replaced, not necessarily in the same place with the same size tree, but we do have replacement trees as part of the project.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's see if we have any more questions. All right, so will you guys be doing any work on the weekends?
I'll ask
throughout
our
the project.
Go ahead, Ethan.
Go ahead. Yeah, this is Ethan with SCR. So we will not be working every Saturday, but throughout the project, there will be some Saturdays that some work will be required.
And is that in the case of like an emergency, or is just based on, workload? How does that work? How do y'all determine that?
It really just depends on case-by-case basis. I mean, if we're in a tough area, or if we've come across some conflicts or some kind of issues, that require just additional work, then we'll work on those Saturdays. But if everything goes smooth and everything's ahead of schedule, it really just depends on case-by-case basis.
Thank you for sharing.
Yes, sir.
And I want to give I know the council member was trying to get in earlier. He had some technical issue. Dustin, do you guys have any questions for us?
I think I just got on.
Oh, all right.
So, I had to actually get on my laptop once I got to the house. So anyway.
Thanks for joining us, council member.
No, I'm sure it was an operator issue on my part.
All right. Would you like to share anything with us today?
No, I'm good. Just really glad to get this project going. This has kind of been talked about for a long time. So.
Well, thank you for joining us, and thank you for all of your work. All right. Okay, so once the work begins, who do we contact?
I will ask our
Perfect.
project manager to answer this question. Bashar?
Yes, we will provide you with the door hangers that will have all the contact information regarding the contractors, superintendent, and the project manager. My name will be there, and the inspector of the project will be there. And we'll provide you also with emails that's necessary for you to call regarding any issues. Plus, there will be your generic contact information, the 311 call that you can always also reach.
Thank you very much.
I'd also like to add that you do have Engage Houston as well. You could post your comments and questions on Engage Houston as well.
Thank you. All right, we have another question. How will phase 1 impact peak traffic in the morning and afternoon with school sessions?
Can I refer this to SCR?
Yes, ma'am. So for phase 1, we are going to start with the water line. This should be a minimal impact to the traveling public until we actually start the roadway construction and start concrete paving, where we have to remove half the roadway. So as far as when we start in phase 1, completing the water line, it should be minimal impact.
Thank you.
I may add also that the contractor will be coordinating with the school, the surrounding school where he's working, to manage the access of the buses and also the schedule. The contractor will not be closing any street lanes or anything between the hours of 6 o'clock in the morning till 9, and at the afternoon between 4 and 6, to minimize the impact of the traffic.
All right, thank you very much for that answer. That two-part answer, actually. So I have another question. Will there be delayed work that starts early or ends the day to not impact school traffic so much? Let me read this again. Hold up. Will there be delayed work starts or early ends to the day to not impact school traffic too much, at least until they are dismissed for the summer? So I guess they're asking, let me reword it. They're asking if there would be any delayed work starts. So would the work start later, or would the work end earlier to not impact school traffic too much?
Thank you for that question. I think Bashar just addressed that. We will not be closing any lanes to impact any traffic at school areas between 6 and 9 in the morning and 4 and 6 in the evening. Correct, Bashar?
Yeah, actually between 6 and 8 and 4 and 6 in the evening.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see.
In some cases, I want to add, I don't know if there will be, if the contractor wanted to work outside the contract, what you call it, the activity time, the contractor is allowed to do the work, right, from 7 to 7. Before 7, if he wants to work before 7, and sometimes they do, due to maybe concrete board that they need to board it in cool temperature hours in the morning, or maybe later, he will notify us. And in this case, in the neighborhood, we usually a little bit particular because of the noise ordinance. But we will, like I said, visit this issue based on a case by case.
All right, thank you. Okay, it looks like that concludes our Q&A session for the day. If we didn't get into any of the questions, or if you had any questions that you want to ask us later on, please make sure to visit engagehouston.org and the project page and ask away. I'd like to give a big thanks to the Councilmember Fred Flickinger, and the staff, the project team, the public engagement team, and all of our constituents and stakeholders for joining us tonight. Let's continue this dialogue about this project on engagehouston.org. We look forward to hearing from you. So until next time, have a wonderful night. Thank you.
Appreciate the help.